In this video, I'm going to show you how you can find 100x and 1000x with Moonshot from Dex Screener, because they did one thing that totally changed the game and you have to understand it to be able to seize those opportunities. If you think this is just stupid thing where nobody makes money, you have to understand that more than $60 million of volume is traded every day on this platform, and that they make about 4,000 Solana per day in fees, which represent $500,000 every day, because they managed to create a platform where you can upload a JPEG and a ticker name for just $2. By the way, welcome on Hands-On Finance, where we study what's happening on chain, because the blockchain is not ledger, so we can see all the transactions, who made money, who lost money, who lost smart money, and make even more money. Don't forget to put on your little matcha. It's really important because you are what you drink and your portfolio is you. So if you drink green, your portfolio is in the green, or something like that. Let's get to it. That's why Dex Screener is going after this market that is highly profitable. So far, the launch has been pretty good. They had about 5,000 meme coin launches every day compared to 10,000 on Pump.Fun. Now, I don't know if it's because Dex Screener is taking some market, but we can see a drop on Pump.Fun. Same for the volume and how much they make in fees. And it starts to be profitable for Dex Screener, because if they make 800 SOL per day in fees, that's about 600K. Now, the big question is, what is the main difference between Pump.Fun and Moonshot? And why would someone switch to the other? The same way we have a bonding curve. So when you reach 500 SOL in market cap, then it goes to Radium. It means you will see it here and you can trade it on the decentralized exchange. The big difference is that once the bonding curve is complete, first, they're going to burn a part of the token. So you could see the price going up. Second thing is that the liquidity pool is locked and they burn it. That's normal. But the third thing, and that's the most important, and that's where you can unlock the alpha if you read this well. Free enhanced token info gives to all Moonshot tokens that the best chance to trade on Dex. Why is this the most important thing? Every token that gets launched on Solana needs to pay for this. It's about $300, not that crazy expensive. But also you need to pay for advertising, as you can see at the top right, and hopefully to be trending here. But now, if you were Dex Screener, which coin will you make trending number one? Which token will you put at the top here when it's a private algorithm on how they rank it? Well, we can start to see the one that is outstanding is the one that was launched on Moonshot. So it got the ads as well. This was free, but still, Pump.Fun have a higher volume. So now, where would you launch a coin? Well, if you do not have an audience, you would launch your coin where they have more people. You get double of the amount of coin created on Pump. However, you get about 3 to 5 times more volume on Pump. So why would anyone use Moonshot? Well, we talked about having the Dex Screener paid, plus some advertising boost. In that case, who would be interested? People who already have an audience. Because like this, they will save money on spending in advertising and the token enhancement. I know it myself because I launched more than 7 meme coins and I would have been happy to avoid to pay those fees. That's almost $2,000 that I spent. So how do I research? Most of the people will just go on Moonshot, check the new ones, check what is raising. But I decided to reverse engineer that, because if influencers will be more interested by Moonshot, then why not searching the ones who are talking about it? That's why for that, I'm going to use X or Twitter, because this is where it will be posted first. And I will show you another way that we find with the investors ballroom that is quite smart. Now, I have 4 columns here. This is available when you get the pro version of Twitter. You can do it manually. I'm basically searching the keyword Moonshot for whatever happened in the last 60 minutes, and I have a media. This way, I'm going to be able to see easily what is launched. For example, if those guys are real, that will go up pretty fast. Let's do a buy to show you. I can confirm the transaction here. There we go. and then that's it. You buy and you sell the same way you would do on any other website. You need a phantom wallet. Our buy order happened to be here, and we can see that the developer bought for quite a lot because he bought for almost 10 SOL. I can double check. There's a high chance that this is actually not a good ticker because I see 25,000 followers, but the number of views on each post are pretty low, so I guess they are bots. However, I know that most of the people are not gonna do the same amount of research that I do, so it can still go up and then we can sell it later. And the cool thing is I will see everyone else who is talking about it. How did I classify this dashboard? Is that on the left side here, I have the most valid information. A verified account that shared about it in the last 60 minutes with a media, a picture or video. Second one, it's just a text by anyone else. Then third one will be people who tag Dex Screener. And fourth one is people who put hashtag moonshot. As less and less people use hashtags, I will focus usually on the first 3 columns. That's the first alpha, but we have 3 more that could be really easy to implement. First one is to check always the one that got finalized. What are the best tokens that get created on this platform? It's not so many so far. We are so early. So we had Moon with. And a thing that I like to do is to check, of course, the top traders who made a lot of money with those tokens. Because if those guys, they knew something earlier than the others, then I'm going to explore what they do. And I will check for those different tokens. We get ham as well, how high it can go. We see so far above $1 million market cap is challenging. So I know I'm going to JIT before $1 million market cap. You got to know your league and what you play in. Of course, for all the top traders, I will check what kind of buying and selling they did. What is their profitability? After analyzing the profitability of those wallets on multiple trades, I would know if I should follow it or not. The problem with those methods is that they are not really automatic. Automatic like those guys who would do some specifically targeted TikTok during COVID to get automatically new followers on Instagram begging to meet him. Smart. And if we know one thing on Handsome Finance is that we love to automate because we are French, so we are lazy, or we are lazy because we are French. I don't know which way goes into the other, but if you like to automate, you should click subscribe. It's that we can automate it. We did it in the investors boardroom. We have those bots that will scan everything on Twitter, and then every time someone follows a profile that is a meme coin or a token gets shared on Twitter, then we can see it, and we're building the way to snipe it. If you didn't use this bot yet, I will really consider doing it now because those features are going to be like this. I can see, for example, that Crypto God John started to following Scrat Meme. I have the contract address. I could have set up the auto buy, and I see that, yes, this is a meme coin. It's been going up a bit. Maybe he's going to share it to his community later on. I don't know. By the way, please keep this kind of secret. I don't want this to leak outside Handsome Finance. And the other way is, of course, if something gets shared on Telegram. Well, someone who just joined the investors boardroom built this bot that is amazing. It scans everything that happened in a Telegram group and automatically buy when a contract address gets shared. So what happened is you're in a group with everyone else. They are not subscribed to Handsome Finance, probably. And then they don't know that with our tools, we will be faster than them. So someone is like, hey, you should buy this. Boom, they share the contract. Our bot buy as fast as it appears on the chat. And then everyone else within this group start to buy. Problem is, they're buying after us. Who to blame? Who to blame? This is a game where your skills and the tools you use will help you to get a step ahead. And that's why you should watch this video now, because this will help you to be that person. And before you leave, don't forget one thing. Stay handsome. Ciao.